Hi, everybody. It's Carly Craig. I help women who have been through massive life changes discover their strengths and unique zones of genius and how they can use these things to build a life that they are proud of and happy with. And today I'm coming to you with part 2 on the 2-part series of forgiveness. I kind of want to change this to a part B, okay, because I find that I'm kind of piggybacking a little bit more off of the topics that I was discussing last week. But today, last week we did discuss forgiveness and acceptance, accepting the past. And today I kind of want to talk a little bit more forward thinking, more about why forgiveness is important and what that can do for your future, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking about forgiveness and gratitude, okay? So I recently, and when I say recently, I want to say within this past year, I have decided that I am really grateful for the person in my life that has hurt me deeper than anybody else has hurt me before. I am grateful for the experience I have went through. I am grateful for it because I have learned so much about myself because of this experience and the hard work I did to forgive this person. The reason why I'm grateful for it is because I know and have experienced this, that when we do give forgiveness to another person, what it does is clears out all that muckiness in our head, all that crap that just weighs us down, resentment, jealousy, pity, shame, guilt, all of that stuff. When we can take that and just clear the mind, what happens is we give room for growth. Well, we get this opportunity to learn from our experience, and that can give us a major shift in our lives and our focus. We can completely redefine ourselves if that is something that we are interested in doing. For me, what I was able to do once I knew I had forgiven, and then just to jump back a bit, how do we know we've forgiven? Well, the triggers come less and less and less frequently, okay? So when we are triggered by something, it is easier to not react. And once you're doing that, and once you're giving up this need to control, and to even feed whatever that is that's triggering you, once you can do that, it is a lot easier to move on. And then that is a sure sign that you are forgiving. This is my experience. But what I've also realized is that once that muckiness and all that has cleared, at least for me, that has given a lot of room for me to concentrate on a lot more positive things and to be a lot more critical, to ask more critical questions. And when I say critical, I don't mean negative. I mean to look at things critically, to say, okay, this happened. I have forgiven this person. I've done that hard work. Now, what can I learn about it? And I would ask myself questions like this. What did I do or didn't do to allow this person to do to me what they did to me? Okay, that's a mouthful. Let's say that again. What did I do or what didn't I do to allow this person to do this to me in the first place? Okay. That is a powerful question. What is it I need to change about myself so that I can make sure this does not happen again? Another positive question. Great one for self-reflection. Are there boundaries I didn't set that I need to set? Are there standards that I had that were way too low and I deserve better than? What was in place in the first place to allow this? Why did I allow this to happen to me? Okay, especially when it's repetitive, and I'm thinking things like along the lines of someone who's just hurting you over and over again. Abuse falls in this category, of course. All of these questions give us opportunities to become a better person and to get into a better place. For me, the most amazing part, which I'm not going to get way into in this video, but for me it has sparked an entire new journey and life mission, and that is to help other people through this. So I have this entirely new life mission that drives me every single day. That is why I am grateful that I have had someone to forgive. And I'm grateful for the tragedy. Kurt Cobain, the lead singer of Nirvana, has a quote that I absolutely love, that he said, and it goes like this. Hopefully I can remember this. Thanks for the tragedy. I needed it for my art. Okay. So I'm going to leave you with that. I want you to think about, if you're in the process of forgiving someone and you've really gotten to that point, what did you learn from it? Ask yourself some questions. Really, you got to feel it. You got to journal about it. Maybe see a therapist, get through the forgiveness, and then sit down and think, ask yourself these questions. They're really eye-opening, and they might just lead you to something in life that you had no idea you had a talent for, that you have an interest in, or that you feel you have a new mission with. But I think that is about it. I guess I'll just also leave you, along with Kurt Cobain's quote, I'll leave you with this. Don't let other people's bad behavior make you develop a bad character. Learn what you need to. Ask yourself questions, think critically, and see what you can change in your life and what you've learned, because you have been blessed to have someone in your life that you need to or have already forgiven. All right, I hope you have a great night. Thanks for popping on, guys. Good night.